Have you ever noticed that certain people come into our lives at crucial moments? It's as if they were sent on purpose to deliver a message or help us solve a problem. And have you ever had the sensation when meeting someone of living in a déjà vu, as if you had already met them in an unspecified past? In this video, we will see that people do not come into our lives by chance, but for a specific reason. So make yourself comfortable and stay until the end, because what you will hear will affect you deeply. But first, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share the video. In this way, you will help us produce new valuable content every day for your spiritual growth. One day, while the elderly monk Hotaka was meditating under a blossoming cherry tree, a young man named Hiroshi approached and asked respectfully, "Master, sometimes I meet people and I feel a positive feeling, as if I had already met them, or as if they had a particular affinity with my soul. Other times, however, I feel a negative sensation, as if that person had come to hurt me, to damage me. And all this makes me restless and makes me ask, do people come into our lives by chance?" "Young friend," Hotaka said, his piercing eyes fixed on the boys, "people never enter our lives by accident, and this truth is deeper than we can imagine. In life, we meet different people, and each of them has its place and role in our story. Some come and go, others stay and accompany us through different periods of life." Hotaka slowly stood up and pointed to the blue sky above them. "Look at the birds, young friend. They do not fly by chance. They are carried by the currents of the air, just as we are carried by the invisible forces of existence." Hiroshi contemplated the birds flying across the sky, trying to grasp the depth of the wise master's words. "Imagine your life as a garden," Hotaka added. "Every person who crosses your path is like a seed planted by destiny. Some grow like colorful flowers that last a season, others like mighty trees that endure over the years, but each brings with it the promise of new growth." Hiroshi nodded. He reflected on the various flowers and trees he had seen blooming along the path of his life. "The people who hurt us," Hotaka continued in a tone of pity, "are often our best teachers. They are sharp stones on our path, and despite the pain, they teach us to grow and find our inner strength." The young monk closed his eyes, reliving the challenges that had tempered his soul over time. "And then there are those who appear when we need them most," Hotaka said, pointing to a majestic tree. "Just as the roots of this tree support it on stormy days, these people support us in difficult times." Hiroshi thought of a person who had been his refuge during a very delicate period, a solid anchor in the midst of a storm, a person who, after that period, left his life, even though he would have still wanted her by his side. Finally, Hotaka concluded wisely, "Some remain with us forever. They are like fixed stars in our sky, bright and constant. True friends, family members, our soulmate. With them we share the burden of our days and the joy of our successes." The young monk smiled, feeling enveloped in gratitude for the special people he had met and had by his side. Hotaka looked up at the sky, and a subtle light danced in his eyes. "Recognize and appreciate every person who crosses your path, young Hiroshi. Each is an essential part of your story, and you are a part of theirs. Life is an intricate web of destinies, and each encounter contributes to the fabric of your existence. Know," added the master, "that there are fundamentally three types of individuals: those who support us on the path of our evolution, pushing us to overcome limits and reach new levels of awareness; those who bring a breath of renewal to our inner world. When we cross paths with these individuals, we immediately perceive that the universe is weaving an intricate web. What the plans are hidden in these meetings remains shrouded in mystery, but we can be certain that something in us is destined to undergo an eternal transformation. And then there are the individuals who encourage us to continue. This particular category of travel companions may only accompany us for a brief moment, but their role is crucial. They remind us of the true nature of our path, strengthening our determination to move forward. The Master's words helped the young novice who, in the following years, continued to follow the path illuminated by Hotaka's wisdom. Every encounter, be it a casual passerby or a lasting life partner, became for him a precious piece in the mosaic of his existence. Through the challenges and joys, Hiroshi learned that every person, every experience, brought with it a hidden gift, a precious teaching that contributed to his growth and spiritual fulfillment. As time passed, the novice himself became a senior monk with wise eyes and a grateful heart. In his role as spiritual guide, he shared with the young monks the profound truth taught to him by Hotaka. That life is a constant flow of meaningful encounters, each of which contributes to the unique beauty of our existence. In conclusion, what is the moral of this story? That in life, every encounter, regardless of its duration or intensity, contributes to the richness of our existence. Life is a wonderful journey of discovery, and each person who crosses our path brings with them a unique gift. Sometimes these people die, sometimes they leave, for no apparent reason. Other times they behave badly and force you to make a decision and walk away from them. What we need to understand is that their work is done because one of our needs or desires has been satisfied. Therefore, in a world where people's paths cross and separate like branches of a tree, true wisdom lies in opening your heart at every encounter and learning from the lessons hidden in the folds of destiny. As we move towards our life goals, even difficult challenges and trials always await us, and we can feel helpless. But it is precisely in these moments that the universe sends us people who give us the courage to face these challenges and overcome the obstacles. Their support and encouragement inspires us and gives us the strength to move forward. In the dance of life, Hotaka told the young novice, every encounter is a musical note. Listen carefully to the melody that is revealed through the people who crossed your path. Find beauty in the harmony of human connections. Remember, whether it is a love or a special friendship or, even, an acquaintance who touches our path, an encounter can change us forever.